From being the youngest player to ever score 70 in a game, to luxury cars and houses, this is Devin Booker's rich lifestyle. Now when it comes to basketball, Devin Booker has had it in his blood since birth. Now, Devin Booker was raised by his father, Melvin Booker, who played basketball during his college days, went pro, and even played for the Golden State Warriors. Melvin was an absolute hooper, so you know he had young Devin grinding in the gym at an early age. And he wasn't alone in raising Devin. His mom, Veronica Gutierrez, was also in his life. His mother was a cosmetologist who had 2 children before Devin. The couple never got married, and they jointly co-parented him. Due to his father's professional basketball career, he spent most of his early life in Michigan with his mother. But later, when he got older, he moved in with his dad in Mississippi. Booker went to 2 different high schools growing up, and due to his love for the game and work ethic, as well as his father training him from an early age, his talent on the court was obvious. He played his freshman year at Granville High School when he was still in Michigan, and the rest of his high school career was at Moss Point High School in Mississippi. And during them prep days, Booker separated himself as an absolute standout. Once he even led his team to an 100-55 victory, scoring 48 points in the process. My dude was balling out. And when the time came for Booker to make the jump to college, ESPN actually offered Booker a chance to make his college decision announcement live on ESPN. He turned down the offer, but imagine ESPN organizing an event just for one high school kid. Devin Booker was him. Eventually, he committed to play for Coach Calipari and the Kentucky Wildcats, which in hindsight was a genius move, as we all know that Kentucky is known to be an NBA factory. And all it took for young Devin was 1 year to get drafted and play for the big boys in the NBA. Booker got drafted by the Suns in 2015. And the day Devin was drafted, the future of the Phoenix Suns would finally start to turn around. And dudes remained loyal to the team since the jump. And that loyalty combined with hard work has paid off for Booker with some massive results. Since making his NBA debut 2 days after his 19th birthday, Booker has become a 3-time NBA All-Star, has been named to NBA First Team, has won an NBA three-point contest, and in 2021, he was on Team USA that won the gold medal at the Olympics. All that, and this dude's just 26 years old, and don't forget he already made the finals as well. So there's more to come. One question: what's better than doing what you love? I'll tell you the answer, man. It's doing what you love and getting paid for it. And man, is Devin getting paid. Let's get straight to the pocket watching. So here's a quick breakdown. In 2018, our man Booker agreed to his first 9-figure deal with the Phoenix Suns, which was a 5-year deal worth $158 million with an annual salary of $31 million. Now that's a lot of cash. But due to Booker's elite performance over the last few years and his success in the playoffs reaching the finals in 2021, that deal started to actually look like a bargain compared to other top performers in the league, especially when you think about the fact that Devin Booker made an All-NBA first team. So just last year, the Suns knew that they had to pony up and pay this man to ensure that he stays a Phoenix Sun and doesn't go running to any other team for more cash. So in July, Booker signed a contract extension worth $224 million over 4 years, coming out to a whopping $56 million a season. Man, that's just crazy. You're gonna make Charles Barkley have a heart attack with that contract, Booker, because that was the largest contract any Phoenix Sun had ever signed. This deal instantly put Booker in the Forbes 30 Under 30 list, and he now ranks 39th on Forbes' world's highest paid athletes list as well. By the end of 2022, Booker's already earned over $96 million just from the court alone. But putting the ball through the net ain't the only way these hoopers get paid nowadays. We all know that these guys are all about the endorsements. So even when Devin isn't balling out on the court, he's still getting dough from countless endorsement deals with the biggest of all companies. We're talking about deals with Nike, Foot Locker, Corona, Sweet Green, and Finish Line, along with many more. All of his endorsement deals earn Booker another $6 million annually. That's an easy $6 million from just taking a couple photo shoots, recording a couple commercials, signing a couple contracts, and smiling for ads. Easy money, man. And when you think that's all, Devin pulls up with his investment portfolio. My man Devin has invested in a bunch of startups, as he's trying to invest his income and diversify at an early age. Some of those include Buzzer, Go Puff, and Overtime. Booker is also co-owner of the coconut water sports drink Coco 5. So that's a whole lot of bread. So I bet you're wondering, how does Booker spend all that cash? Let's dive right into it. Mansions. Devin Booker once said in an interview, "When I was a kid growing up in Michigan, I'd close my eyes before bed and imagine what my house might one day look like." But dude don't need to imagine any longer, because his dream has become a reality. Devin's currently living in a 5,000 square foot mansion in Paradise Valley that he bought in 2019. He purchased the house for $3.2 million, and it's everything young Devin could have imagined and more. It has 4 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms, as well as a 4-car garage, a dining room with wine storage, and a butler's pantry. Not to mention a chef's kitchen, an exercise room, a private pool, and a spa. Like every multimillionaire's home, Booker has a massive swimming pool. Only his is inspired by the island of Bali, with an outdoor fire pit and a guest house. Not a guest room, but a whole house. You can literally have a whole place if you want to go visit Devin Booker. His designers also made interior furnishings to fit an NBA-sized frame, so Booker and his teammates can all cozy up during movie night around a 12-foot sofa and a scaled-up poker table. Remember, I said NBA-sized. Notice I mentioned a 4-car garage being in his crib, but that doesn't mean Devin only has 4 whips. Let's check out his car collection. What can I say? Boys love their toys, and so does Booker. Devin Booker first became interested in classic cars while watching his grandfather work in the garage. Through his grandpops, Booker developed an interest in owning American metal cars from the 1950s to the 1990s. To start things off, Devin Booker owns a peach-colored 1959 Chevy Impala convertible. He named it Pretty Penny, and I can see why. Because this car costs between $90,000 and $200,000 thanks to Devin's expensive customization taste. Booker also owns a black Buick GNX and a cream 1974 Chevy Caprice convertible with gold rims. You know my man likes the old schools. But that's not all. Booker also owns a beautiful blue Buick Grand National and a yellow Chevy Corvette Z06. And last but not least, you know Devin needs at least one modern car, so my guy owns a black Ferrari 488 Spider worth over $300,000. And let me tell you, that thing can fly. That car can go 0 to 60 miles per hour in 1.2 seconds. And you know my guy ain't afraid to show off his rides on social media. And who wouldn't if you had such beasts in your garage? But flashy whips are not all that Booker spends his bread on. He also gives back with charity. Devin Booker loves giving back to his community. He even has his own charitable foundation, the Starting 5, which grants $100,000 to 5 nonprofit organizations every year and plans to donate $500,000 to Phoenix charities over the next 5 years. Man, what a guy! He was also named to the Special Olympics as a global ambassador for his support of his younger half-sister, who has a genetic chromosomal disorder. Man, Devin is rich, handsome, and he's got a good heart. Sounds like the complete package. Pause on that. So I'm wondering, man, who's that special someone in his life? Love life. Well, one can't talk about D-Book's love life without mentioning that Booker dated the one and only Kendall Jenner. Yeah, you heard that right. He wasn't the first nor the last NBA star to link up with a Kardashian. My man's got game on and off the court. I ain't gonna lie. D-Book and Kendall Jenner appear to have met for the first time in 2018. They were out on a double date, but at the time, the model was dating Brooklyn Nets guard Ben Simmons. Ooh, that's kind of awkward. No room for the man Dev there, but he's a baller, and he sure knows how to make space for himself on the court, and apparently off the court too. By April 2020, Kendall and Devin were spotted on a road trip in Arizona, and people were speculating that it was official. This was their first public appearance together, but no one knows exactly when the two started dating. Soon after, rumors circulated that the two had been hooking up, but not been serious about the relationship, but eventually, they became known as a couple. Kendall Jenner's currently one of the most highest paid supermodels in the world, and bagging her is the ultimate flex because she may have more bread than you, even if you in the NBA. They were on and off for about 2 years, but in June 2022, it appeared they called it a quits. Sure enough, they've been spotted together since then, but it seems they're done for good this time. Sorry, Devin, I guess you can't have it all, man. And you know who does have it all? Talent, money, the ladies, and respect for people all over the world? My guy Kyrie Irving. And I bet we could drop some bombs on you about him that you don't even know. So if you want to learn more about Kyrie Irving, things you didn't know, click the link right here, man. Come on, man, click it. It's right there. Just Just click it, okay? Like, come on. You still haven't clicked it. Just do it.